Hello, Math 3 students, it's Julie. I want to go through an example for you of how to convert measurements that are given to you in customary or standard units of measurement to metric units of measurement, or the other way around, from metric units to customary or standard measurements. And we're going to look at an example here of converting 25 inches to centimeters. So I've got some measurement, something that measures 25 inches long. I want to figure out how many centimeters that's equal to. So the first thing that I want to do here is I'm actually going to go to the table that we have. Let me pull this up here. And I want to look up the conversion factor for inches and centimeters. And since I'm starting with inches and going to centimeters, I'm going to go down to this bottom part of the table here, and I'm going to look up 1 inch, and I can see here that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. So that's what I'm going to use to solve this problem. I'm going to use that conversion factor. And you can see there's lots of other conversions here that you can use for different types of problems. So the one that I want is 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this again. So the way that I'm going to use this is I'm starting with 25 inches. So I'm going to write that out. And what I want to do is multiply by a fraction that expresses that ratio of inches to centimeters. And my goal here is actually to kind of get rid of the inches unit and to have my answer be only in centimeters. The way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to use some of the rules of fractions that I know. I'm going to put inches in the denominator of the fraction, and I'm going to put centimeters in the numerator of the fraction. And I'm going to fill in that ratio. So 1 inch was 2.54 centimeters, or I can turn that around and say that there are 2.54 centimeters per 1 inch. And what this is going to allow me to do is I'm going to take that first 25 inches, I'm going to put it over 1 so it looks like a fraction. And now I have two fractions to multiply. I know that when I multiply fractions, one of the things that I can do is cross out or cancel out things that are the same in the numerator and the denominator. And I can do that with common factors. I can also do it with units. So in this case, I'm going to cross off inches because I have inches in both the numerator and the denominator. So notice that that leaves me with only one unit left in the entire problem, and that's the centimeters. And that's what I want to have for my answer. So that's good. So I'm going to put that right over here to the right for my answer right away. Now if I remember how to multiply fractions, I'm just about done with the problem. All I have to do is multiply across the numerator. So I'm going to do 25 times 2.54, and then I'll multiply across the denominator, which is just 1 times 1. So 25 times 2.54, you can grab your calculator and figure that out. That comes out to be 63.5. And then when I multiply the denominators, of course, 1 times 1 is just 1. I can simplify that fraction down. 63.5 over 1 is just 63.5. And my unit is centimeters. So I have solved this problem. I've successfully converted 25 inches to centimeters, and it turns out the 25 inches would be equal to 63.5 centimeters. And that makes sense because centimeters are a smaller unit of measure. A centimeter is shorter than an inch, so there should be more centimeters in the same amount of space as there are 25 inches. So that's it. Good luck working these problems on your own. You'll have some to do on the homework assignment, and just follow this example. Thanks. See you later.